Hi everyone, I hope you are keeping healthy and safe. So, today we are going to study about advertising objectives. Right, so we'll see what advertising objective means, what kind of objectives we can have in advertising. Generally, it is categorized into two: sales or communication. We will see which is better suited to advertising. And then there is a very important model which is known as DAGMAR, DAGMAR, which stands for Defining Advertising Goals for Measured Advertising Results. This is a very important model in advertising, and if you are studying for your undergraduate and postgraduate, this is very important, forms a very important question also. So we will study this DAGMAR model in the other video, in the next video, and today we will focus on the first introductory part and understand what should be the objective of advertising, right? So in previous videos, in the starting introductory videos, we have seen various definitions of advertising, and so we also have different viewpoints on what advertising objectives should be. So advertising के क्या objective हो सकते हैं देखते हैं. So as per the first statement, we see the purpose of advertising is to sell the goods and services or ideas to a large group of prospective purchasers. So यहाँ पे focus है sell पे. So we are focusing on selling, and so this means the objective of advertising should be on sales. Another definition gives another version which says that advertising aims at commencing the procedure, educating the consumer, supplementing the salesmanship, connecting the dealer to eliminate the competitor, but above all, it is a link between the producer and the consumer. You can see here we are not focusing on increasing the sales, but there are other objectives which are being highlighted. So if I tell you what is the general objective of advertising, of course the general objective would be to increase the sale. If you take any department of the company, if you study the organization structure, there are different departments. Every department would have the same objective as the company would have, but to accomplish those objectives, each department lays its own objective, and those objectives obviously should work towards the growth of company and in turn increasing the sales and profit. So advertising also should aim to increase the sales and increase the profit. So हम sales बढ़ाएंगे, हम ads क्यों दे रहे हैं? ऐड हम इसलिए दे रहे हैं ताकि लोग हमारे प्रोडक्ट और सर्विस को देखें, उसको पहचानें और उसको खरीदें. When they will purchase it, our sales will increase and in turn our profits will increase. But what is the issue when we say that sale is the objective of advertising? So think that you are an advertiser, you have made an ad for me. Now I tell you that your ad is good only if my sales are increasing. If my sales are not increasing, that means your ad is not worth or your ad was not apt enough. Right? Is this right? Let us see. So I say that sale is dependent on number of factors. Number one, product. How good your product is, its features, its quality. Then the price of the product, right? For example, your product is very good, but it is priced fairly high, and there are other options in front of consumers with lesser price. So why would anybody go for your product just because your ad is good? No, nobody would purchase a product at a higher price by seeing an advertisement only. Then third is promotion. We have seen that advertising is just one part of different promotional tools, right? So if your other tools are not going in sync with the advertisement, then advertisement will not be successful. So if I'm showing a very attractive ad of a car, but when the customers are actually going to the showroom for the test drive, your product is not what you have shown, or you are charging extra add-ons for add-on features, or your salesperson are not performing up to the mark, they are unable to explain the features, they are unable to handle the customer query, then your prospective customers will not turn into customers. Next is competitors. So your product is also good, it is priced fairly, you have advertised it well, your salesperson are also good, but competitors are offering same thing at a better price, at a better package, or in a better way. So again, your product will not have as much sales as you expected. And last one is environmental factors. You know that you have internal and external environment, or micro or macro environment, and then macro environment is something which is beyond the control of business. For example, the technology, for example, what is happening now, what we are facing now, the COVID. So you have growth in technology, these things were not anticipated, these things cannot be changed, we have to learn and we have to adapt to the environment. And so a company cannot do anything. So now in COVID, since there is lockdown, the manufacturing is closed, people are purchasing less of the discretionary items, we are just buying the necessities. So many business are being impacted by it. No matter how good your advertising is, you cannot sell a product at this time when people are facing losses and when people are having lesser income. So that is the environmental effect. So if I say that this due to for example, take this COVID time, if I say my sales are decreasing but I am giving a lot of ad, so my advertisement expenditure is increasing but my sales are decreasing, does that mean that your ad is not working or your ad is not good enough? We cannot conclude this. Or if we say my sales are increasing and this is because the advertisement expenditure has been increasing, is it true? It may not be true always, right? So you cannot say that sales will increase 100% guarantee if the advertising expenditure increases. Increase in advertisement, increase in the budget of advertisement may lead to a better ad, it may reach to more people, but then whether those people will buy your product or services or not depends on a lot of other factors. So you can say yes, advertisement aims to increase your sale because it aims to influence people, but saying that advertisement will lead to sales, increase in sales, is not a guarantee, right? And it is difficult to understand how much increase or growth in sale is due to advertisement, which is just one part of so many factors which impact sales. Another thing is advertisement may have two types of effect on sales. It could be that consumers are buying on immediate basis, or it could be that your sales are increasing in long run. So like we have studied in our types of advertisement in previous videos, that if I'm giving you an ad which is for a limited offer, for example the Flipkart Big Billion Day, so you have to purchase on that particular day. So whatever sales you are having, how much people, how much traffic your website is having, is how much you will promote, how much the news is reaching to your consumers, to your prospective consumers. So that will lead into immediate sales, but all the time it will not happen. So for example, if I am a car maker and if I have launched a new car and I'm giving advertisement in all medias and I'm promoting it pretty well, people are not going to buy that car at the moment, right? But it will have a long run impact, it will build a goodwill, and when the people have to buy, then they will buy in the future. So this is known as long run impact. So when we talk about advertisement, if I have run an advertisement over a year, so if I have run advertisement for 1 year, how do I measure the impact of that ad if the sales has not increased much, right? Is it because your ad was a failure, or is it because of other factors? So that is difficult to understand, that is difficult to segregate. So we say in advertising, though the long term objective, the long term effect of advertisements should be that the sales should increase, but we say that sales is not a good criteria, is not a good objective to judge the advertisement, and hence we generally do not use sales as objective of advertising. Then what do? We come to the specific objectives. So we focus not on sales, but we focus on the communication objectives. Now what are the communication objective? What do you mean by communication? By communication we mean that you are trying to reach out to the customers or the consumers, right, and inform them about your product or service, make them aware, build goodwill, educate them, or you are telling how better you are than your competitors' products. Or when you are new, you are entering the market, you can do so with advertising. You can remind the consumers, you can persuade the consumers, and you can support the salesman with your advertisements. So these are few of the communication objectives which can be set for any advertisement. So if I am building an ad for a new car which is to be launched, the objective of my advertisement would be to create awareness among public that this brand is now also in Indian market, and we are available here and here, and these all are the features of the car, and this is why you should buy my car. So immediately after seeing the advertisement, obviously people will not go and buy your car, but they will have knowledge that this brand is also there, and when you have to buy the car, you will compare that brand with the other brands and make a wise decision. So specific objective is the communication objective, that you are communicating some idea to your audience about your product and service, right? And then next is, how do you set an advertising objective? So objective is communication objective. Next question is, how do you set it? We set it in 3 steps. First step is that you have to identify the target market. Second is you have to analyze their behavior, and third is then you have to make an ad to achieve that achieve the action you require. So let us see, what does this mean? This means that you need to see who your target market is. So as we have studied in one of the video, that market needs to be selected. You cannot serve everybody with one advertisement. One product or service is not meant for everybody, for the total population of the world. So you have to understand who your target market is. So it could be people who are using your products, so they are regular users, somebody who have never used your product, or somebody who's using other brand of the product, right? So first you have to know whether your target market is a user or a non-user or a user of other brands. Then you have to analyze their desired behavior. So if they are your regular users, you have to remind them through your ad so that they keep on sticking to your brand. If they are not using your products, you have to tell them why you are better than the competitors. And if they are a non-user of your product category, you have to convince through your ads as to why they should start using the product. So for example, if we were using the services, if we were using the telecommunication services of Vodafone or Airtel or Idea, then Jio entered and started offering free Wi-Fi or free data. So those who were not even using data before that also started using. So non-users came into the users category. So जब भी आप ad बनाएंगे, first you have to understand who your target is, and then you have to understand their behavior, कि वो use करते हैं, नहीं करते हैं, क्यों ऐसा करते हैं, and then you frame an ad to achieve the desired action. Now what do you want? You know your market is a non-user, right? जिन्होंने कभी भी ब्रांड आपका यूज़ नहीं करा, ठीक है, फिर आप देखोगे कि उनका ऐसा बिहेवियर क्यों है, एंड देन व्हेन यू फ्रेम एन एडवर्टाइजमेंट स्ट्रैटेजी you will focus on only that target and show in your ad things which will influence that particular category. So this is how you will set an advertising objective. सो हो सकता है कि एक एडुकेटेड कैटेगरी है, एक नॉन एडुकेटेड कैटेगरी है, आप किसके लिए ऐड बना रहे हो, यू हैव टू बी वेरी क्लियर. विद वन ऐड यू कैन नॉट सर्व द एंटायर पॉपुलेशन. So that is how you set an advertising objective. So this was the advertising objective. I hope it is clear. And next section is DEGMAR or DEGMAR model, which stands for defining advertising goals for measured advertising result. This we are going to study in the next video, but for that you should be aware, a quick recap, that advertising objective could be divided into two: sales and communication. We generally do not use sales objective in advertising because it is difficult to segregate the impact of advertising on sales, as sales is dependent on so many other factors like price, competitors and product features. And also the impact of advertising on sales can be measured in long run and not in short run, which is very difficult. Second comes that we use communication objective as the objective of advertising, as it is easier to associate advertising objectives with the message you want to communicate. So this was for today's video. I hope the topic is clear, and we meet in the next video to understand the DEGMAR model. Take care.